Warning: viewer discretion is advised.
I still remember how it all began. It was around June 2017. I was lying on my couch thinking about my life. Just a simple teenage introspection. I was thinking about my friends, family, school, and my life. I was still 16, so my biggest sources of stress was school and my friends. So as far as I can remember, I never got good grades and I never really had real friends. Sure, there were some people I used to talk to back then, but they were not really friends. So as a result of that, I was really unhappy, and my parents were usually unhappy because of my grades. Although I worked really hard every year, but my grades weren't improving at all. But as far as I can remember, I never blamed the education system because it didn't seem like the most productive and logical thing to do, because I alone cannot change the system, but I can change myself. The thing about our education system is that जिन लोग के अच्छे मार्क्स आ जाते हैं उन्हें सिस्टम के शिट होने का फर्क नहीं पड़ता, और जो लोग फेल हो जाते हैं उन लोग को भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता सिस्टम के विकेट होने का। फंसते कौन लोग हैं? जो लोग मीडियोकर होते हैं। And then there, lying on my couch, I suddenly realized that I was really unhappy and I need to change. So I took that to Google, how to overcome sadness or how to be happy all the time. And then there I found the whole new world of self-help and motivation. It was a world where everyone was working hard on themselves, and in that world there were no failures, there were no sadness, there was only satisfaction and fulfillment. I was like, yes, this is it. This is the thing that was missing my whole life. And now that I found it, I felt like I was in a minority community, that I was doing what 99% of the world is not doing. And in no time I ordered a book that one of my fake gurus suggested, and the book was Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. The book focused on our thoughts and affirmations and how we can achieve whatever we want from the help of our subconscious mind. For example, अगर तुम एक ही फेज बार बार दिन रात महीनों हफ्तों बस अपने आप को एक चीज बोलते रहोगे, sooner or later it will become true. For example, अगर तुम्हें एक एग्जाम में अच्छे मार्क्स लाने हैं तो महीनों पहले से अपने आप को अफर्म करना शुरू कर दो कि I will score 90% in my next exam. And the book claimed that it will happen sooner or later. And one thing I was really surprised after reading that book was there was no mention of taking any actions. And certainly in no time I became more efficient, more productive, more confident, more intelligent. I started exercising more, I started eating healthier, and I was more satisfied with my life than ever. Or at least, I thought I was. There's a concept called action faking that I heard a couple of years ago. It means that doing things that make you feel that you are productive and have accomplished something, but in reality, nothing has changed. It is just another form of procrastination, which makes you feel that you have accomplished something, but in reality, you have just convinced yourself that you have. For example, जैसे तुम्हारा एग्जाम आने वाला है कुछ महीनों बाद, तो अंदर से एकदम फटनी शुरू होती है ना कि हाँ भाई एग्जाम आ गया तो अब पढ़ाई शुरू करनी पड़ेगी। तो तुम क्या करते हो? You don't just go to your study table and start studying. No. First, you formulate a hard and strict timetable that you know that you cannot follow, but you still make it, right? You still make it. और जब टाइम टेबल बन जाता है, you feel like that you have accomplished something, but in reality, the magnitude of your action is zero. You just feel like that after making timetable that you have accomplished or you have done something, but in reality nothing has changed, and most probably you will not even follow that timetable. So for this video I begin tracing my actions back to when it all started. So this is where the toxic side of self-help industry reveals itself. So with the action faking concept, I would like to give you your first warning. You don't need to watch or read any self-help material to improve your life. This is the trap that everyone gets into. Soon there will be a time when there will be too much consuming of self-help content and the actions that needs to be taken is postponed. I'm warning you about this because there is a catastrophic end to that. Soon you'll be left with empty pockets and a lot of temporary motivation that will not help you achieve anything. And most probably, books like Think and Grow Rich will not make you affluent. But there's another person behind the curtains. It may be one of your self-help gurus or one of the biggest publications that is making ton of money out of your misery. You don't believe me? Let's look at the stats. In 2020, the self-help industry is worth nearly about $15 billion at growth rate of 5.5%. So where is all this money coming from? From self-help books, videos, seminars, audiobooks, which thousands and millions of people consume these days. So just for the sake of this video, मान लो कि हर एक बंदा इस पूरे दुनिया में एक सेल्फ हेल्प बुक उठाया है. There are nearly 7 billion people in this world. All those 7 billion people have taken up one book. एक book का estimate price लगा लो $2 लगभग. So 7 into 2 equals $14 billion. That doesn't even make up for the whole $15 billion that this industry is estimated about. So from where all this money is coming from? This only means that there are some selective people that are buying their books and one book is not enough for them because पहली book उनकी problem solve नहीं करती. Then they pick up another one, then another one, and this process goes on for months, maybe years. And the people who controls the business side of things, also known as fake gurus, knows this, and this is the reason they will never solve your problems. Because if your problem is solved, you are no more profitable to them. So if they have a sustained level of income coming from you left unsatisfied, then why will they ever solve your problems? You are beneficial to them if you are left unsatisfied after watching their videos or reading their products. So because if you are unsatisfied, then you will watch another one, and this goes on until there's a sudden wake-up call and the whole self-help illusion is broken. When you see that the result that you are expecting is not coming and you've been standing in the same position where you were before you started watching or reading these books. So just imagine that you are angry and obviously you want to get out of that situation, right? Who want to feel anger? So you want a solution for anger. You go onto YouTube and type how to never get angry and you will find hundreds and thousands of videos just telling you how harmful it is to be angry and why you should never feel angry. You can just replace that anger with peace. And come on guys, come on. Who don't want to be peaceful, right? Who don't want to replace anger with peace? You can just do same thing with any other emotion like are you sad? Just type onto Google how to overcome sadness. You will find hundreds and thousands of videos and photos just telling you, man, don't feel sad. If you feel sad, then you are pathetic. Come on, don't feel sad. It is not valid to feel sad. And this is what I call toxic positivity. In reality, there is no other choice other than to feel these emotions out. If you are angry, just let your anger out and try to do that without hurting anyone. If you are sad, then just cry it out, man. There's no point in forcing calmness when you are angry or forcing happiness when you are sad. There is a reason why we have these emotions and they are valid, and this is what makes us human. But these fucking videos just blatantly discard these emotions, and this is not right. If you follow these fucking tips, soon you will be emotionally damaged and you will never be able to truly embrace happiness. Well, it is fair, right? You never really embrace sadness, so what gives you the right to embrace happiness? If you have a coin, then you have both sides of it. You just cannot take one side of a coin. If you have it, you have to take both of them. And when you will be emotionally damaged, then it will be too late to realize that these fucking gurus have created a cycle of misery. And believe me, there is no compensation to these damages at all. You might have seen these quit social media videos on YouTube where they portray social media as an evil trap where most of the millennials are caught. But when you open their description, they have given their social media links as well. And they are actively sharing their lives on social media. This type of hypocrisy can be caught in thousands of self-help gurus where the person himself is doing what he has forbidden to do. So this is where the problem begins. Let's just assume that you are addicted to social media. You waste a lot of time just scrolling and liking photos of the person you don't even care about. And suddenly you realize that shit, I am addicted. You go onto YouTube and try to find a solution. You find tons of videos with emotional and hopeful background music, giving you hope that you can overcome your social media addiction. So let's say one day you successfully overcome your addiction by watching these gurus' videos. Finally, you are free, or at least you think that you are. For months you have binged all of their videos, and when you get bored of one speaker, then you replace that speaker with another. You just scroll down watching their videos, just pumping that temporary useless motivation. Hopefully you will realize that you didn't got rid of your addiction, you just replaced it. You replaced it with addiction of watching self-help and motivational videos. The dopamine rush that Instagram and Facebook gives you, that was just replaced by another powerful source of dopamine, and that is motivational videos. So now that we know that this industry is worth billions and most of us don't even get any real value of these products, then why we keep spiraling back to these videos? Why we need external motivation to get out there and work? The simple answer is we are incompetent. I'm not talking about incompetence as a person, but incompetence in the work that we are doing, or the work that society is forcing us to do. We are not even interested in the work that we do, but if we are interested or competent enough to do some type of work, we get intrinsic motivation. This is what we need. Intrinsic motivation lasts longer than temporary motivation that we get out of these cinematic motivational videos that just give us dopamine high to make us feel good in the moment. So the need of the hour is that we don't rely on motivation to do the work. It is the most unreliable source. You no longer can rely on motivation. काम होता है. यहाँ पे enjoyment की कोई जगह नहीं है. This idea that we should enjoy our work is simply bullshit. For example, I like to make videos. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मेरे को वीडियो बनाते समय एकदम मजा ही आ रहा है. भाई बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं इस फील्ड में भी. एडिट करते समय बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, रिकॉर्ड करते समय बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं. एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक, इन सब चीज़ों में मेरे को बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. यूट्यूब तो ऐसी एक फील्ड है जहाँ पे तुम्हें कॉन्स्टेंटली नई नई चीज़ें सीखनी पड़ेंगी. तुम्हें क्या लगता है नई चीज़ें सीखने में मेरे को बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है? नहीं, वर्क इज ऑलवेज पेन. अपने बाप से जाके पूछो यार, अपने दादा से जाके पूछो अपने टाइम में वो लोग कैसे काम करते थे. वहाँ पे कोई मोटिवेशन का कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं था उस समय. बस सुबह उठो और काम पे लग जाओ. This is what they had. This is called discipline. So just to be clear, I'm not talking about edgy teenage cool depression. I'm talking about the real shit here. So, according to the latest reports, India is the most depressed country, and there are only 0.75 psychiatrists per 1 lakh people. And most of the people don't even seek for any help because of the stigma that is attached to mental health in India. So what is the rescue for these people? Well, they Google how to overcome depression, and there are such stupid videos on YouTube regarding to depression. Like, first of all, they are putting depression and sadness in the same bracket. No, you can't. They are really different. And I was just shocked that none of these videos were suggesting to go to see a therapist, counselor or psychiatrist. Most of the videos were suggesting that depression क्या है यार, अच्छा खाना शुरू कर दो, 2 टाइम जॉगिंग करना शुरू कर दो और पॉजिटिव सोचो, डिप्रेशन तो ऐसे ही चला जाएगा. Like, I was so sad by seeing this because like बहुत ज़्यादा जिनकी मैं रिस्पेक्ट तक करता था वो ये बातें लोगों को बता रहे हैं. So, if you are suffering from depression or any kind of mental illness, I strongly recommend to seek help. I want to call out some self-help gurus in this video, like Sandeep Maheshwari. Although I really like him and respect him, and I think that जितने भी relationship advice दिए हैं, they are really good. I really like that he doesn't charge for anything and he's not even promoting his business जो इनके पास है, but He is also a culprit of that dopamine generating videos. इनके चैनल बहुत सारी ऐसे वीडियोस हैं जिसमें एक्चुअल हेल्पिंग एडवाइस कुछ नहीं है, बस स्ट्रॉन्ग एग्रेसिव म्यूजिक बैकग्राउंड में लगा देंगे कोई स्टॉक फुटेज के साथ बस, एंड दे आर गेटिंग मिलियंस ऑफ व्यूज. Second self-help guru I want to call out is Vivek Bindra. He might be the greatest business coach, but हम यहाँ पे motivational speakers के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So, in my opinion, he is one of the most unethical motivational speakers in India. I was watching one of his motivational videos जहाँ पे ये एक AC का promotion कर रहा था, and I was just so disgusted by that advertisement. भाई तुम बस सोचो, एक बंदा किसी को इतना पंप अप कर रहा है उस फीलिंग से, और अचानक से तुम्हारा जो आइडल है वो सामने से तुम्हें कोई प्रोडक्ट बेचने लगे, एंड दैट प्रोडक्ट इज नॉट इवन रेलेवेंट टू द टॉपिक ऑफ द वीडियो. एंड या द चेरी ऑन द टॉप इज दैट इट इज अ चाइनीज प्रोडक्ट. अब कहेंगे भाई तुम लोगों की सारी देशभक्तियां. सो ऐसे टॉक्सिक एनवायरनमेंट में चुनिंदा ऐसे सेल्फ हेल्प गुरुज हैं जो बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं यूट्यूब पे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल shwetabh gangwar, also known as mensutra. He is one of the self-help gurus that I really respect and watch because he doesn't sell you motivation. Instead, he sells you logic, or in his words, tark, and this is a really good thing. So आखिर में मैं बस यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि don't watch these videos, don't read these books, they are really dangerous for you in the long term, and please do visit the link in the description to seek help if you are suffering. The video ends here. If you like this video, then you might like my other videos. This was one of my experiments. If you like these kind of videos, then here is the poll. You can vote yes if you like this video. Bye.
Give me